Khloe and Lamar were a chaotic couple from the get-go. The pair gave new meaning to the idea of a whirlwind romance after deciding to get engaged just days after first meeting, and then married less than a whole month later. With a wedding broadcast to millions and a new life in the limelight, it would seem that all the extra eyes and pressure was too much for the pair, as what followed was a messy breakup full of secrets, heartache, and almost death. Prior to their engagement, the pair were already well known in their own rights. Khloe belonged to the now famous Kardashian clan and was steadily on the rise to reality TV stardom on her family's hit show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, while Lamar had already been making a name for himself in the NBA. As a 10-year vet, the 6'10 power forward was a solid position player on a Kobe-led Lakers team that found itself on the cusp of winning a national championship. The two met where all true loves blossom in the 21st century, a nightclub. A then 25-year-old Kardashian attended the Hollywood function that had been thrown for Lakers player Ron Artest's birthday. Lamar, a teammate of Artest at the time, was also present, and it's reported that the two immediately hit it off. So much so that within a month of dating, the two were married. In true Kardashian style, Khloe wanted a lavish wedding, something her momager Kris was made to plan and execute in 9 days. Now, for anyone watching this who's ever planned a wedding, you know just how stressful it can be. Now imagine over 3 million people are going to be watching and you have less than 2 weeks to pull it off. I'm sick just thinking about it. But in true Kris Jenner fashion, she pulled it off and the episode was a huge success, bringing in a record number of viewers for the network. However, Khloe and Lamar's big day wasn't without its share of drama, as viewers of the show will remember how Khloe hid the engagement from stepdad Caitlyn, wanting to wait until Odom had presented her with a ring to tell her. Unfortunately for Khloe, Caitlyn, then still going by Bruce, found out from the tabloids and proceeded to lose his cool. If things weren't bad enough for the ex-Olympian, it's during all of this that Bruce discovered Khloe has asked Rob, her brother, to walk her down the aisle instead of him. I mean, you gotta feel for Bruce here. Luckily for the couple, things settled down after Bruce met Odom and the basketball star officially proposes to Khloe at a family dinner. Despite her willingness to tie the knot so quickly, the rest of the Kardashian clan were less certain about the Laker number 7. Khloe fielded questions from her friends and family about her quickie engagement and was eventually able to convince those closest to her to trust her judgment, saying her and the basketball star were destined to be together forever. The wedding went down as smoothly as massively televised wedding for TV could go, and Khloe stunned in her custom Vera Wang gown. The star-studded guest list saw the likes of Laker legend Kobe Bryant, Keeping Up with the Kardashians producer Ryan Seacrest, and TV personality Chelsea Handler, all in attendance. Khloe's sisters were bridesmaids, and Odom's best man was his childhood best friend, James Sungotai. As the newlyweds drove off into the sunset, Khloe and Lamar's loved-up display gave viewers the impression of a storybook fairy tale ending. Khloe's reality TV career was going from strength to strength, and shortly after the pair's nuptials, they would be asked to appear in their own spin-off show, Khloe and Lamar. Even Lamar would see his professional sports career reach new heights shortly after his wedding to the Kardashian middle child, winning back-to-back NBA championships with the Lakers in 2009 and 2010. If only things stopped there. Unlike in fairy tales, real life keeps going, and the next few chapters in Khloe and Lamar's life was about to put their relationship to the test in ways they never expected. Shortly after the wedding, the pair would begin filming their new spin-off show, which included a closer look into the lives of the two stars in a more intimate setting. However, it seems that from the get-go, the couple disagreed on this new professional direction. Khloe, already a 4-year vet of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, was no stranger to letting camera crews into her everyday life. But in a 2017 interview, she admitted to The Hollywood Reporter that she never wanted to film Khloe and Lamar. With everything that was going on behind closed doors, Khloe felt like she didn't want to add cameras into the secret chaos. Odom, however, felt differently. The Los Angeles Laker was more than willing to film the show and saw the scheduling issues between his real job and the show as nothing more than a challenge. Regardless of how they were really feeling, the pair agreed to be a part of the show, and in April 2011, the show premiered to a strong 2.6 million viewers. Unbeknownst to fans, however, the show almost never made it to air thanks to some behind-the-scenes drama between the pair. Less than a week into production, Odom pulled a complete 180 and decided he wanted out. By the third or fourth day, I realized how tough and demanding it was going to be. I was like, I don't think I can do this, he admitted to the Los Angeles Times all the way back in 2011. But we worked through it. What I do is, like usually on a game day, I won't film because I have to have my mind in a certain place and I have to rest my body. Throughout filming, Khloe retained control over the direction of the program, and after 2 seasons on the air, Khloe and Lamar would stop production. The series came to an abrupt end after Odom's drug overdose in a Nevada brothel. It wasn't necessary to go stick a camera in Lamar's face while he's on death's door in the hospital, said co-president of the show's production, Jeff Jenkins. The show maintained a strong viewership throughout its run, and fans were saddened to see the program come to an end. Viewers of the show will remember one of the more memorable relationships, not between the newlyweds, but those of Lamar and Rob Kardashian. Rob actually lived with Khloe and Lamar for the first season of the show, and a strong bromance blossomed between the two. This friendship would even survive Khloe and Lamar's divorce in 2013, but quickly came to an end when rumors of Odom cheating on Khloe surfaced. Odom said on the Wendy Williams show, "I don't know why we don't talk. I guess maybe because I hurt his sister too much. I mean, if she was my sister, I would have a problem with me too." Fans of the show also noticed a correlation between Rob's 100-pound weight gain and the couple's failed marriage. Rob famously slipped into a heavy depression, wherein the slender Kardashian almost doubled in size and ended up being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in 2015. While the pair's failed marriage was difficult for those closest to them, it was almost impossible for Khloe and Lamar to get through. While a whirlwind romance sounds romantic, in reality there is a practical side to getting to know someone slowly. Before you commit to making a life together, you need to know just who exactly you're getting involved with. Khloe unfortunately didn't. When the pair first met, Odom was part of a strong Lakers team, on the cusp of winning back-to-back championships. Lamar was an integral part of that title-winning team, and on the outside, the then 29-year-old was solid, both as a basketball player and as Khloe's partner. Lamar was so great at making me feel like I was the only one and I'm his princess. I never speculated cheating, so I didn't know about cheating, Khloe told Howard Stern in 2016. Odom had failed to disclose to Khloe, his soon-to-be wife, about the demons he was battling off the court. He was a self-proclaimed sex addict and revealed in his memoir, Darkness to Light, that he has slept with over 2,000 women. Coupled with a drug addiction that was spiraling out of control, Lamar also opened up about his addiction to cocaine and ecstasy. "Sex was a trigger for me to do drugs," he told People, "because you double up on that good feeling." Only after the divorce did Lamar open up about the skeletons in his closet, going into detail about the way coke gave him an insane sex drive. The basketball star recounts how he would bring strippers, always two, he said, back to his house after a night out. "I couldn't keep my dick in my pants and the coke out my nose." While Lamar claims to have been faithful to Khloe at the start of their marriage, he soon struggled to handle the potentially lethal cocktail of the spotlight, drug addiction, and a diminishing basketball career and infidelity. Khloe opened up about how Lamar's infidelity affected her on the Howard Stern show. "It is humiliating on any level, but I found out he was cheating on me the majority of our marriage. I just don't know." After Khloe learned of the incidents, she quickly filed for divorce in 2013 from the basketball star. They had been married 5 years. In the fallout of the divorce, Odom's sex and drug addiction went from out of control to downright lethal. He was found in 2015 unconscious in a Nevada brothel with a white and red substance streaming from his nose. He told Kevin Hart in 2019 he had 12 strokes and 6 heart attacks while in the hospital in a coma. At the time, Khloe and Lamar had both signed their divorce papers, but a judge still had not signed off on them, meaning the pair were still legally married. This meant that Lamar's now estranged wife was in charge of the medical decisions that needed to be made. Khloe took the responsibility seriously and called off their divorce so she could continue to help Lamar. Lamar told People, "After all the I had done, I was surprised to see her. Honestly, that's when I knew I was in bad shape." Odom recalls waking up in a hospital bed face to face with his soon-to-be ex-wife. "When I woke up out of the coma, my memory was terrible, and I couldn't walk or talk, and just her spirit, always being there. Her bringing pictures of my mother, my grandmother, just to help me bring my memory back, Keeping Up with the Kardashians briefly stopped filming during the medical emergency. Unbeknownst to many, it was also around this time that Odom's best man and childhood best friend, James Sangletai, died from a flesh-eating disease caused by using dirty heroin needles. Odom was crushed at the news, and no doubt it played a part in his decision to try and take his own life in a drug and prostitute-filled binge. To this day, Odom claims that had it not been for his unfaithful behavior and secret drug addiction, the two would still be together. The now retired basketball star admits to putting Khloe through hell, detailing one such experience in his memoir when he threatened to kill his then ex-wife when she called friends to come and check on him while high on cocaine. "You're trying to embarrass me in front of my friends?" Odom recalled saying to the Kardashian, "I'll kill you. You don't know what I'm capable of." Odom says his infidelity was something he deeply regrets, and it was a topic he brought up many times during the press tour for his new book. The former Laker admitted to the Morning Hustle that he would like a do-over of 2009. "I would rewind that back and take those things back and never let that happen." He also told BuzzFeed News that his infidelity haunts him every day, adding that you marry someone after 30 days, they never leave your heart. Despite the unwavering support she showed to her ex-husband during his darkest time, Khloe had her own secrets she kept under wraps during the couple's time together. In an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Khloe admitted to fake trying to get pregnant with Lamar's children. "I knew it wasn't the right situation to bring a child into, and I think I've done a lot of covering up for him, even when it made me look like I was the problem. When I was in my fertility treatments, they were more so for Lamar. I had to stop because there was so much deeper stuff that was happening in our marriage." Odom was already a father to 2 children from a previous relationship, and the Kardashian knew that bringing more children into this messy relationship wasn't the right move for either of them. In 2022, while on Celebrity Big Brother, Lamar opened up about his desires for a family with his ex-wife. "I was really looking forward to having children with her." After the dust settled, the pair did their best to move on with their lives. Khloe went on to date a list of high-profile rappers and athletes before getting into another equally toxic relationship with NBA center Tristan Thompson, with whom she had baby True. Odom has also done his best to move past the Khloe and Lamar days, getting engaged to fitness trainer Sabrina Parr in 2019. However, a happy ending wasn't in the cards for these two, as the pair split during the coronavirus pandemic. After his split, Odom appeared on Celebrity Big Brother, where he spoke about his ex-wife a lot. While there, Odom admitted to castmate Todrick Hall that he had a dream about the Kardashian. Despite his outspoken feelings, Lamar admitted to no longer being in contact with his ex-wife, but he still misses her so much. Feelings aside, it seems that the pair's future is uncertain. With both stars now single, you've gotta hope that a bit of time, growth, and wisdom you can only get from age is exactly what these two needed to end up together again. But what do you think? Is there still time for these ex-lovers to rekindle their relationship? Or has Khloe and Lamar been canceled for good? Thanks for watching, and come back tomorrow for more true celeb stories. Bye!